My name is David Wallach. I'm the president and founder of Triumph Real Estate Investment Fund.
Tell us about your company.
Triumph Real Estate Investment Fund is a fund that acquires properties both sides of the border, the US and Canada. The properties we buy are office buildings, industrial buildings, and retail commercial buildings. They are value add with income in place, so it's a growth and income properties that we buy.
What sets your company apart?
I think that overall, I would say we're going against the herd. We're not part of the herd mentality. So what I mean by that is we found a niche that is in between $5 to $20 million that we acquire properties. And the reason we found this niche is we don't see a lot of institutions playing in that arena, which makes it easier for us to compete and buy properties in a value that makes sense for our investors and gives us the opportunity to grow the value over the first 2, 3, or 4 years from purchase to disposition. And that's what sets us apart mostly than the other big companies that buy real estate.
What are your hopes for the exempt market moving forward?
Well, my hopes on the exempt market, first I find it an amazing kind of industry. I was introduced to the industry 5 years ago and I had no clue about this industry before. But now that I'm part of it and Triumph is part of it, we find it a fascinating industry. We see the growth, we see the potential to continue growing in Canada. I think it's a market that was not even tapped yet in a fashion that can bring a lot of investors to this market and help grow the economy with more issuers like Triumph and others having the ability to raise money in this kind of environment.
And what are your hopes for the real estate industry moving forward?
Well, I'm not too objective about the real estate industry because I'm part of the commercial real estate industry for 20 years and it's my passion. I see the real estate, if you look at history, real estate is always a stable investment. It's always, even after recession, it's coming back to the same value or even higher than before. And that's why I'm passionate about this industry. I see that as an opportunity for investors to kind of balance their portfolio. You can take some risk in other investment, but real estate always gets to a point that it's a solid investment. The bricks and mortar are always there and they never disappear. It's not like a stock. So I see a good future for the real estate industry for many, many years to come.
How has Exempt Edge impacted your day-to-day business?
Well, it's a good question. Exempt Edge is one of the tools that is helping us grow our business, and that's what it's all about. It makes life simpler. It makes our back office very simple. It makes our ability to connect with the people that raise money and with the investor faster. And at the end of the day, in today's economy, in today's life and economy, you're looking for solutions that help you grow, help you make life easier on the back office, that gives you more time to basically grow and work on the business. And Exempt Edge is a perfect tool for us to improve everything that we do in those kind of areas of communication with the investor, first of all, the dealing representatives, the exempt market dealers, and it puts us all in one big family that works and communicates together, and that makes life easier on the day-to-day, but also makes life, which is more important, on the big picture. It gives us the time to work on the big picture, which is at the end of the day the most important item for everybody.